I simply cannot. And I mean, that's like all fantasy, Shoshana. There's adventure and magic. I'm stupid as fuck. Are these long as all fuck chapters? Oh my god. Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Shoshana here to talk about some friggin' books. And I dyed my hair. Well, I didn't. I usually do. Usually I trim my own hair. I do my own like bangs. And then usually I dye it myself also. But today I felt like having someone else do it. So I did. First time in a few years that I've paid someone to do my hair. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. I love the dark brown. So yay, woohoo. And also even though it was just a trim and like very little was cut off of it, it just feels so much smoother. Oh God, I'm like running my fingers through it. It's so great. I'm back today with another chaotic first and last chapter only. And the two books that, or wait, was it two? Yeah, there are two books that I had requested from the library during the previous one that I did, or before the previous video I did, and I said in that one that like there's a long wait for them. So I went and requested other ones because those two I'm still waiting for. Don't know when that'll happen. And those two books are The Atlas Six and Daisy Jones and the Six. Apparently the sixes are bad. But yeah, all these books are books that are basically from all the books that I am choosing for these little chaotic first and last chapter are books that have been on anti-TBR lists for me. Books that I just have no interest in reading. So yeah, I have 4 today. Let's see. First one that I have, The Black Prism by Brent Weeks. This bitch is huge. And yeah, it's the first book of the Lightbringer series, I guess. And I've heard decent things about it, but I've also heard not great things about it. So I've just kind of been like, yeah, I don't need to pick it up, but we're gonna today. And then this one, I just heard so many things about it, and it's young adult. And it's one too where I was kind of like, maybe someday I will. And then book 2 and book 3 didn't get very good reviews. They weren't very well received, so I've just very much decided no. And that is Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahurin. I'm stupid as fuck. We got our girl Sarah J. Maas up here saying a brilliant debut full of everything I love. Well, girl. And then a dark academia thing that is just not my thing at all. Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. And it's again the things I heard about it. It's not like I heard that it was terrible necessarily, but I just don't think it would be my cup of tea. And again, the dark academia just tends to not be a buzzword that does anything for me. And this one is honestly still surprising to me that I don't have any interest in this. I used to, but again, over time, I feel as though it wouldn't be my jam. Even though it's like on a surface level, it should be. The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. The Fated Mates, I think, and all of that. I don't know. The things I've heard about it, just over time, I think I've grown out of any interest I would have had in this, so. All right, what one am I gonna do first? I don't really care this time around. Maybe I'll do Black Prism first. Yeah, let's check that one out first. Voila. My first, thoughts of this is that it's like adventure, magic, kind of whatever, fantasy. And I mean, that's like all fantasy, Shoshana. There's adventure and magic. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know that there's gonna be anything that is gonna grab me or shock me or make me interested to read it. I doubt it. We're changing tense, mid fucking paragraph. I feel like I'm being nitpicky. Cause I'm like, Oh, two men on the ground. He had seen his mother unconscious plenty of times. He's already mentioned that she like smokes away their money. He knew instantly this man wasn't passed out. The guy's dead. But it's like the sentence makes it seem like, ooh, he especially knew that he was dead because of his mom, his experience with his mom. But then it says, his mouth hung open, slack-jawed, eyes staring, unblinking into the night. Unblinking at the night. I'm pretty sure anyone would have been able to tell that that person was dead if they're sitting there. Like, yeah, no shit. Anyway. They're like doing like in his head thoughts that are like in a different tense, but they're not italicized or anything. They're just normal font, and it's driving me crazy. Okay, read the first chapter. I have questions, obviously. I also don't like the formatting of in his head thoughts being not italicized or anything, but whatever. All right, let's get to the end. Okay, yeah, I don't have any interest to read it. I mean, obviously I missed a lot, and there's a lot of characters in the end here in the last chapter that weren't even mentioned in the first chapter. And then there's like a cliffhanger for the ending, but I mean, I don't care about it. Yeah, nothing about this makes me curious at all to read it. I'm sure it's fine, but I feel like it would just be one that I felt either, like at best, I think I would feel meh about this. At worst, I would really hate it, but there's that. Okay, I think next, let's do Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I am anticipating that this writing style is gonna drive me crazy. Oh, god damn it. We have a fucking prologue. Are these long as all fuck chapters? Oh my god. Here, I'll read the prologue. What? This metaphor, what? She watched the branches sprout leaves at the knuckles like a woman trying on rings. Whose fucking knuckles sprout anything when they're trying on rings? What? Stupid. Okay. All right, the prologue I just read, I'm like, yeah. I'm probably not gonna read all of chapter 1, but it goes for a little bit, and then there's like a break I saw somewhere, yeah. So the first like 10 pages I will read of chapter 1. This is what I'm saying. Man, this like this is just my like idea of dark academia, and this is what it's like, this nonsensical, like, it's so weird because sometimes I like nonsensical like metaphors and things, like a very lyrical kind of like, what are you talking about? And I like it, but then other times I fucking hate it. Like talking about walking around on campus. The campus had a way of changing faces from hour to hour and block to block, so Alex always felt as if she were meeting it for the first time. What? Whatever. Tonight it was a sleepwalker, breathing deep and even. The people she passed on her way to SSS seemed locked in a dream, soft-eyed, faces turned to one another, steam rising off of the cups of coffee in their gloved hands. She had the eerie sense that they were dreaming her, a girl in a dark coat who would disappear when they woke. The fuck are you talking about? Are you high? What? Like, I get it. People are sleepy. it's nighttime apparently, and people have coffee and they're walking around, but like, why do you have an eerie sense that people are dreaming you? What are you fucking talking about? I'm just like, okay. Just the melodrama, where it feels like it's written just to be like, ooh, deep and melodramatic. I'm like, okay. Anyway. Okay, yeah, I'm not reading the whole chapter, so sorry. So, yeah, this first bit that I read, the prologue, and about, I don't know, half maybe of chapter 1, little over half, it's just solidifying that I don't want to read dark academia. So, there's that. And I'll read the last chapter. There's not very much to this. There's not very many pages. Okay, yeah, nope, don't care. Probably fun times, I guess, for people who are into this kind of thing, but that is not I. Just so melodramatic. Oh my god, I can't. I simply cannot. And I just, like, the whole, especially when it's like a Yale thing or, you know, Ivy League, I'm just like, I don't give a shit about these pretentious fucking idiots and like all the secret society type stuff. I just don't care. I simply do not. Like, it's not fascinating to me. It's just annoying and like, ugh, okay. Next, let's do Serpent and Dove. I fucking cannot that these main characters are named Lou and Reed. Like Lou Reed, the musician. Kills me. Okay, really the only thing I gather from this first bit is that I was bored. All right, last one. This one is following Lou as well. Okay, yeah, don't know who the fuck that witch is, but apparently the other main character, there was a reveal in the end about them, and yeah, I don't know, does not seem interesting to me personally. All right, last one of this group. This is the only one that I could see myself being like, you know, maybe I'll read it someday just for funsies, but I still don't know. All right, let's do, there's a prologue that's pretty short, okay. And then, oh, okay, chapter 1 is one sentence. So I guess I have to read up to chapter 3. Okay. It's not super long. Oh shit, okay. We got a little drama here in the prologue. Ooh, lots of drama. Ugh. Oh no. All right, see, yeah, I'm intrigued. Do I, oh, a kid colored in the back here. All right. Okay. Oh my God, where is the end of this book? Here it is. That's the epilogue. Okay, I'm just gonna read the epilogue. Okay, we're back. Okay, yeah. I probably will put this one back on, like, read someday. because I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. The writing style and everything, and like the tone of it. I was very surprised. I was very surprised, and obviously got a little bit of spoilers, but it's whatever. Yeah, I feel like that's the best way to describe. It's the tone of it. The tone of it, the authorial voice, I guess, the vibes of it, I liked a lot. Like, a lot more than I thought I would. So, perhaps someday I will marathon this series, because it is completed now, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure. So, there we go. I would say a rather interesting one. I mean, the first three were all like, yeah, no, this is simply solidifying why I never want to read these. But it's funny that now I've done this twice, and this one definitely more, because in the first video of this little thing that I did, it was Leviathan Wakes, and I was like mildly intrigued, but where I was still like, I could see myself DNFing it though, still, because it's like space opera, sci-fi. This one though, I don't think I would DNF it. I don't know. Maybe. I didn't read very much of it, obviously, but yeah, it's just funny that both times I have found one book at least that I'm like, you know what, maybe I will try to read it. Anyway, there we are. Let me know if you have read any of these. Did you actually really love them? Are you in the camp of, you know, being a fan of any of these books? Do you think that I will actually like this series as a whole, or this book at least, if I do read it? If you've, you know, watched my channel for a while and you know my taste a little bit, do you think I will? Or are you like, I don't know, Deshauna, you might DNF it. Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for your time. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.